One of the most familiar faces in comedy and one of the stars of Impractical Jokers. Bringing his stand up show back to New Jersey, James Murr Murray is hitting the stage with Murr Live, the Errors Tour, coming to the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, February 20th and 21st. He's also staying busy with new episodes of Impractical Jokers, which premiered January 15th. It airs every Thursday on TBS. By the way, my 95-year-old father was the one who turned me on to it years ago. He is the biggest fan. And fans may be surprised to learn about his passion project, the Pacific Southern Railway. We say good morning to James Murray. James, you got to give a shout out to my 95-year-old father, Dan, who is the
Dan,
one who
what's
turned
up,
me on.
buddy?
He
Dan,
loves
thank
you.
man.
Oh,
You're awesome.
man.
Your father clearly raised a good man, so there you go.
He has good taste, right?
Yeah.
What is it like doing stand-up on the Errors Tour? How is that different from what fans see of you on TV?
Sure. Well, I mean, my show is stand-up comedy, but the other that's only half the show. The other half, I completely make up as I go. It's like an improv show, just like Jokers is an improv show. So I play two games with the audience that I think are really unique for a stand-up comedy show. One is I borrow three audience members' cell phones, and from their phones, I start texting people on their behalf, as if it's them.
God.
And then we have to deal with the consequences live as it happens. And inevitably, I'll end up FaceTiming people from their phone on screen at the Stress Factory. It's a really fun game. And then the last thing I do in my show is I play Impractical Jokers live, meaning I choose somebody from the audience, put an earpiece in their ear, send them out into the streets of New Jersey. We watch on screen in the club, and live on the spot, they've got to do and say whatever I tell them to. It's outrageous.
Oh my God. I can only imagine what the response is from folks on the street who have no idea they're not in on it. That's hilarious. The tour coming to the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, great community, by the way, right near Rutgers, not too far from there. What's it like performing stand up in New Jersey, especially so close to home for you?
I mean, I live 20 minutes away from the Stress Factory. I'm in Princeton, like the edge of Princeton. So I'll tell you what's best about the Stress Factory, the commute. For me, it's better than flying to Tulsa. Or this weekend I'm in Tacoma. Like, great, Tacoma's lovely people, but take me back to Jersey any day. It's great, man. We've been there so many times over the years. The guys and I, great people. His hometown, obviously, and the Stress Factory has been really good to us from day one, man. Like before we knew what our show was, our tour was. We've been filming Jokers now for 16 years, and 15 years ago we started our tour at the Stress Factory. And before we knew what the tour was. So they've been very kind and generous to us for a long, long time.
I love it. Murr, I mean, doing a live show in the New York, New Jersey area must be very different from doing it in Tulsa. I mean, do you notice that people are more into snark and things like that here versus other places in the country?
I think you have to be a little bit sharper here, because they won't put up with it, and they've heard everything before. They've seen everything before. You go to Tulsa, it's all brand new, but they're both great shows and great people. But, I think it's hometown crowd. Nothing beats a hometown crowd,
I love it. I could just imagine the New Jersey goes, "Hey, look at this asshole up here on the stage. Make me freaking laugh." I love
By
it.
the
People
way,
like that.
this is blowing
Yes.
my mind right now. That
What's
I've
that?
heard now. This is the third curse I've heard on this broadcast, and it's blowing my mind because I've never done a streaming interview like this before, and I can't believe it. I feel liberated. I feel like I can say anything. I won't because I'm still trained for media, but I want to.
You know how difficult I was an anchor for ABC News in New York for 20 years. And those words were always in the back of my head, Murray, and I
Right?
could never say them. I could never say them. And being the Goomba Rosado that I am, I mean, every other thing in my head was freaking effing, and I couldn't say it. It is the first time those words left my mouth, I literally thought somebody was going to get in my ear and
Right?
yell at me and scream, saying,
I mean, screw it. We're in streaming. I'm taking my pants off.
we could say, hey, it's been done before. Listen, that's how I'm dressed. So there you have it. That's a nice part of it being in this studio. So now, what are fans going to be able to expect from this season of Impractical Jokers? I knew new season just debuted 12 days ago. It airs
Yeah.
every Thursday on TBS. So my dad reminds me of that, and I love it too. It's a great show. So what do we expect from the new season?
We've been on for 2 weeks now. This week's the third episode. Spoiler, I do lose this Thursday's episode in a really funny way, though. They had me dress up as like a sanitation worker with a giant vacuum on his back cleaning a park in New York City, right? And in the park in New York City, it was one of those movie nights where they're playing Forrest Gump and everybody comes to picnic, with all their stuff, throw down the blankets, they're there to watch a movie. And I'm there as the park worker with the vacuum, right? And my goal was to, suck up as many items, real items of people's belongings as possible. And they had a bingo board of all people's personal possessions. And I didn't know what was on the bingo board. I just had to keep sucking up people's stuff on the lawn until I completed bingo. It was so funny.
That's
So
freaking
I sucked up.
hilarious.
I sucked up a woman's vape. I sucked up a guy's entire ice cream cone. A guy's full Tito Sprite gone. Multiple bags of chips. A person's keys. A sock off a foot. It was great.
That's awesome. I love it. You never know. You're going to find that one like inappropriate object that you sucked up. That'll
The
make the
woman,
day.
the woman had
And,
the vape in her mouth, and I sucked it right out of her mouth, and it's gone. And she goes,
oh
"How
my
do I get it
God.
back?" I was like, "Well, you can go to Lost and Found in the Bronx if you want to go get it. You have to give them 3 to 5 days."
Now, before, we got about a minute and a half left. We got to talk about the Pacific Southern Railway. What's that
Sure.
about?
Sure. Well, by the way, if you want tickets for a Stress Factory, go to murrlive.com. It's going to be so much fun. Pacific Southern is here in Jersey, man. It's 25 minutes away from there as well. So Pacific Southern is one of America's longest running, oldest model railroad clubs that was about to go out of business last year. The owner of the house died. It's 12,000 square feet of professional model railroading. So the night before the widow had to sell the house, my wife and I bought it to save the train club. So now I'm a member of Pacific Southern Railway, and I got the brand new Walther's box cars right here as
Oh
well.
my
You
God,
gotta
I
come see
love
it.
it.
We open the
That's
house up
very
to the
cool.
public twice a year. There'll be a Summerfest June 20th and the holiday show. Go to pacificsouthern.org, become a member in person or virtually. It is a treasure, a New Jersey piece of art that needs to be saved.
Hey, the railroad is what built this country. So
Yeah.
it's just a wonderful part of our history. That's very cool. And there's something magical. Little kids all love trains, right? It's just a magical thing.
We
Well,
had
he will
thousands
be
of
at,
people go to the house and for the holiday show. You got to come by next time it's an open house.
that's awesome. That makes the holidays. He will be at the Stress Factory, New Brunswick, February 20th and 21st as part of his Errors Tour. One of the most familiar faces in comedy, one of the stars of Impractical Jokers, James Murray, New Jersey man. Thank you for coming on this morning. Let's
Thanks,
go,
Ken, and
Chris.
thanks, Dan.
Thank you. Have a great one, my friend.